Tiny House Prepper.
Hey everybody, I'm Bill.
And I'm Elizabeth with Tiny House Prepper.
And if you've been watching the videos, you know that I've just started on my trip to California. Actually, you also know if you watched the first one that our videos are several weeks behind.
Yeah.
And I'm actually home now.
Yep.
This video is in real time. You're going to continue to see my trip videos for the next 2 weeks. But we just wanted to do this video just to let you know what's going on. I got home 2 days ago.
Yeah.
And you know, when I was out there with her mom, we had seen her in January when we were out there for the leadership convention for Thrive. And then so here it is 8 months later, and since the last time I saw her, she has lost so much weight, it's unbelievable. I could hardly recognize her when I walked in the door. And she's starting to have trouble communicating. It was just difficult to see. So, you know.
Well, the reason I wanted to share this with you is that she has really started failing very quickly, and she's at a really nice board and care home, and I've been trying to keep up with how she's doing and talk to her a lot and everything, and we try to get out and see her, you know, as often as we can. My sister was out there in May with her, and Mom was able to work with my sister to get all of her stuff organized and get it ready to ship out here, which Mom was really relieved to do. And so my sister was able to pick her up and take her to the house, and they went through stuff together and had a good visit. But you know, since that time, even in May, Mom had fallen a couple more times, no matter how much they try to be careful to make sure she doesn't fall. But anyway, she did end up in the hospital recently, and so I was keeping tabs on how she was doing there. And anyway, the board and care home has been really concerned because she was just getting so much weaker, and it was very hard to get her to eat. You know, also, you know, she's usually on the phone with my sister and I a lot. All of a sudden, she wasn't calling, and I couldn't really get a hold of her on her phone. And then I talked to the doctors at the hospital, and she had had a small heart attack. And anyway, between the doctors at the hospital and the people at the board and care home, they were trying to prepare me for the fact that they just didn't think that she was going to pull out of it very well this time. And so when Bill was out there, he was actually able to accompany her to see her regular doctor, who's known her for years.
She always used to arrange to go to see a doctor herself, and she went by herself. She would call, you know, it's called the Lift. It was a medical transport company, but she'd take care of all that, and she'd go by herself. But when I was there, it was clear that she was no longer capable of that, so I accompanied her to the doctor while I was there.
I had made arrangements for her ride and made arrangements for the appointment and all that stuff, and which thank the Lord there's good phones and I can communicate 3,000 miles away. But anyway, I talked to her doctor, and you know, that was like you know, another expert saying that probably it was really time for hospice, and that would really give her a lot of the care that she really needs right now, and we don't have to move her out of where she's familiar. You know, my stepfather, whom I just could not love more, he's a sweetheart, has Alzheimer's, and he's at least familiar. You know, his daughter takes him to visit Mom there, and they get to see each other. They've had a very good marriage, you know, my mom is comfortable there, so I'm glad that I've been able to get a hospice arranged now to come where Mom is at, and they're wonderful people. It's an incredible program. Medicare pays for it, and there's a whole team that support the person who is needing it and the family, and I appreciate them. So I said all that to say that it's been a little bit crazy busy recently with all of this, and I'm the main one trying to make arrangements for things. And I have a doctor's appointment I cannot miss tomorrow, but then on Saturday we're going to go ahead and go up to Maine and take all the stuff up there that we need to get up to my sister. And then Bill is going to drive my sister and I back down, and we're going to fly out of Boston on Monday. And I don't know how long we'll be gone, at least a couple of weeks. And we're hoping we can get there when we can still have some good interaction with her and everything. So, you know, we're going to go out and just try to spend time with Mom as she's in hospice. And so, I was all set to just record some Tea with Jesuses up ahead, try to get those ready and make sure because be kind of a part of our videos. But Bill and I talked about it, and I just have way too much going on. I'm going to have to, I don't just record Tea with Jesus. I mean, there's real time in preparation and study. I mean, it's important, that I really put time into that. And right now, with trying to make sure I have everything ready for me to be able to leave for a while, and then have everything that I need with me, in case I do have to make arrangements for things while I'm out there. And there's all sorts of paperwork and stuff you have to deal with. And anyway, it's going to be a pretty busy doctor day for me tomorrow. It was just too much. So I'm going to need to take a little bit of a leave of absence, maybe just for a couple of weeks with Tea with Jesus. And I hate to do it, but I don't ever just slap something together, and I think now I'm going to have to kind of focus on this. If I can do a little videoing, while I'm out there in San Diego and with my sister, I'll try to do that and send it to Bill, because I'm not really sure how to upload stuff from my phone. But I don't know. I need to focus on this. And so, anyway.
At this point, also, we don't really know how long she'll be out there. We're planning on 2 weeks. It might be longer. We don't know. Yeah. So as far as Tea with Jesus, at least 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah, and I'm so sorry.
Maybe more. It depends on how long she's out there. There's just, I'm sure you understand, there's just too much going on right now for her to prepare that. So, like I said, this video is pretty much real time. We're releasing this on Thursday. Saturday morning, I'm driving up to Maine to deliver all the rest of the stuff that I brought back from her mom in California. And then Monday morning, she and Dana are flying out to California again. So,
yeah.
And we'll be gone for several weeks. So, I guess you're going to have to put up with me for quite a while, because
he's good to put up with.
For the next 2 weeks, you'll be seeing my travel videos, which is just me, and then she's leaving, so any videos will probably be pretty much just me. So, I hope you can stand that. But
I think you're great to watch. If I can send anything to Bill, I will. But I appreciate your prayers, and I'm just going to be focusing on being with my mom, as it looks like things are kind of wrapping up in her life. I'm not going to cry. I know she's going to go to be with the Lord, and she doesn't seem to be in distress. She's very confused right now, and she's just so tiny, skinny. It's incredible. And she was always very strong personality, very strong in her mind, and how she wanted things. And so it's just, she's kind of little and fragile now, and so we want to definitely be out there spending time with her and with Henry. Bless his heart. This is going to be hard for him. No matter what happens, it's going to be rough on him. I appreciate prayers for him. He's my stepfather, and he's just a very dear man. He's 89, and he has Alzheimer's, but physically he's doing pretty well, and his daughter watches out for him.
And how old is Mom?
Mom is 82.
82.
Yeah, she's 82. So, yeah, it's interesting in my family, because I'll just tell you very quickly, my great-grandmother was 18 when she got married, and 20 when she had my grandmother, who was 18 when she got married, and 20 when she had my mom. My mom was 18 when she got married, and 20 when she had me. I waited till I was 22 to get married. Yeah, I blew it. But I did have a daughter first.
Yeah.
But anyway, and then she had a son first. But we had, I think it was like 6 oldest daughters in a row. So it was really easy to keep track of birthdays, because Mom's 20 years older than me, and Grandma's 40 years older than me, and Great-Grandma was 60 years older than me. So Mom's always just 20 years older than me. So anyway, we wanted to kind of ask for your prayers and let you know what's going on. And I'll be thinking about you guys. Mm-hmm. And we just need to, there's just times in your life when there's things you just need to be there for.
It's sort of ironic the way things have worked out, that I was gone to California for 2 weeks on that drive, while she was here alone, and now she's going to California, flying out there for a couple of weeks, and I'll be here alone. Well, I have Leo, so. Yeah,
you'll have, oh boy, will he have Leo. He spent the whole time Bill was gone, like wrapping himself around my feet every step I took, and oh yeah, I'd wake up in the morning and it'd be like nose to nose, the cat's nose is right against mine, just sniffing. So
anyway, it's a difficult time, but we all have to go through this, and we just glory in the fact that all of our parents know the Lord.
Yes, and I know I'll see her again, and she'll be strong and herself, and yeah, I'm so grateful for that, and she'll get to see family that she's lost, and so yeah, it's alrighty. Listen, love you guys. Thank you. I will try to see if there's any way I can put my nose into YouTube every now and then. You guys will know what's going on. I'm going to probably put a little announcement on Sunday morning just to make sure people aren't confused. And I'll
About
be back
Tea with Jesus.
about Tea with Jesus, yeah. But I'll be back as quick as I can. So, alrighty. Thank you.
And we covered your prayers, and we just thank God for you and for all the support and love that we feel from you constantly.
Yeah.
We just really, we don't take that for granted.
Yeah. And I'll have my sister with me flying, and you know, I did okay as long as I had Bill with me, so I'll be all right.
Right.
Yep. Alrighty. Well, listen, love you guys, and we are going to go. See you later.
Thank you.
Yep.